Welcome to the garden. This is the first of our wildflowers to actually bloom. The ones where we planted out 10,000 seeds. I know we're not going to get 10,000 flowers, but we are starting to get the first blooms. I'm so excited. And these are all new to me. All of these are brand new flowers that I've never seen before. So excited to see what all these flowers are going to be. They're just about to burst. We have just all sorts that are just on the cusp of flowering or just starting to flower. Can't wait to see what these are. What are these? Or this? But the Echinacea are starting to flower. These are beautiful. These didn't flower last year because they were brand new plants, but this year they are starting to flower. And look, the bees are starting to find them. It's starting to bloom. Wow, that's a stunning blue. I didn't even know flowers came in this kind of blue. What a treat. Here's a much better look at these orange flowers. You can see they have 4 petals. They have that little tuft in the center. And they're actually quite delicate. They're very thin. But I hope you guys can help me out and identify these. They do come from this little plant here. It has these little dill-like leaves, and then the buds look like this. Little pointed buds, so that'll flower in a couple days. This one's starting to bloom too. And it looks like a cluster of a bunch of little purple flowers. And there's a whole bunch actually, not just the one. Oh, it's just spectacular, isn't it? This is going to be the best garden ever this year. This one's new this morning too. And it has multiple blooms, really thin, purplish petals. Look at that morning dew on there. Wow. And the biggest surprise this morning, look at that. That is so amazing. It's just the deepest, darkest blue I've ever seen. We've got the beautiful dark blues. We've got the hot pinks from the Echinacea. We got the bright orange from the daylilies, and deeper orange from these little guys over here. And then just this morning, we've got these tiny little purplish flowers down here. And then right back there, that little pink one, that one's brand new also. Let's go take a look. This one reminds me of a wild rose. It's a real beauty. Look at the shadow of that hoverfly. That's so cool. The marigolds are growing from seeds that I just scattered around. So they really are tenacious. They basically popped up all on their own, as if they were self-sown. I just threw a handful around and some of them took. And this is just the beginning. They've become so incredible with so many flowers. Each plant can have just dozens and dozens of flowers. And the foliage is nice too. Beautiful dark green leaves. There might even be some yellow ones planted around. I kind of do a mix of all the flowers. But these blue ones, we found out that these are cornflowers. Like corn on the cob. There's a little wind today, but Here's one that's in full bloom. Look at those incredible triangular shaped flowers emanating in this beautiful ring. These are just amazing. It's like a painting. I'm just blown away by these. So if you can find cornflower, they are spectacularly dark blue. And a little bit of purple I think I see today. And this one's new, and it looks like it has a darker purplish blue. But man, oh man, these are beautiful. I'm so happy to have these. There's a couple more too on the way. So it's going to be extraordinary pretty soon. Look at that. These ones are new too. This bloomed just last night or this morning. My goodness, they're stunning. It's kind of like a hummingbird pink. And there's going to be a whole bunch of blooms. Look at these. And multiple plants as well. This one's about to bloom too. Wow, this is going to be great. These lilies are about to bloom. And the daylilies have already been blooming for the last few weeks. And we'll still see them bloom for the next couple weeks yet. These are extraordinary. And look at all the buds yet to bloom. They form like a new flower every day. It's kind of why they call them daylilies. The blooms are only supposed to last one day. But I find that they can last a couple days if they like. But the animals just love them. These little insects are just everywhere. Can you see these little damselflies? When they mate, they form the shape of a heart. It's really pretty. But right now, we're just getting these ones too. These are a type of daisy, and they're just incredible. So a couple more days, those will start to bloom as well. But the daylilies look amazing. And then these big, dark orange ones just look stunning. They're nice and tall, so we have all sorts of heights, all sorts of colors. This is my favorite part over here. These orange lilies, just right above all these crazy colors. It's just amazing. I'm really impressed. So that mix that was just $2 got us just tons of beautiful flowers. Really happy with it. You got this little guy up front. I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's really turned out great. It's gonna just get better and better too. Wow, look at this one. Look at this little guy. That's brand new today. Beautiful. We got another cornflower, but it's white with just a touch of pink in the center. So I've seen blue ones, white ones with a little pink, and purple ones too. It's a wonderful variety. And then we got more buds on the way. I love how they look like little artichokes. It's so cool. And then this little guy, these poppies are just spectacular. This one's a beautiful strawberry red. And then we have another one over here that's really dark, beautiful crimson. They have a little subtle variations. This one over here is a bit lighter red, and it has little white dots, little white specks on a few of those petals, like eyes. Whereas this one over here, the dark one, has little black spots. It's really cool, the little variations. And I think that these are coming from these plants here. I didn't know what these were at first, but these are all going to be poppies. Really interesting plants. They look like thistle. But then they bloom these just incredibly bright red, just various shades too. Look at this one. It's pink. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. The little hoverflies really seem to like this one. We have another really dark red one with those little black specks. And they have this really interesting pattern at the center where the seed pods are going to grow. That's going to be great. But just look at all the variety we have. This is just the best thing that we've done this year. I'm just blown away by all these flowers. They're so cool. The colors are just phenomenal. Isn't that just beautiful?